All right, y'all, so welcome to our Hiking 101 course, and today we're going to be talking about where we are now. And what we mean by this is where we are as far as this modern world goes and why we need to get outside, especially through hiking. So we have sacrificed convenience and technology for our health. And you think about simple things like light exposure. We're meant to be outside experiencing brightness from the sun. Most of us are cooped up in an office environment and situation, including myself, unless I make myself get outside, where we don't have the bright stimulus of the sunlight. And then we flip that, and usually in the evenings we get too much bright light from artificial light, from computers and cell phones and televisions. A lot of us have poor sleeping habits. We're watching TV while we're in bed. We're on our phones and iPads while we're in bed. And by the way, most of these devices are emitting EMFs or electromagnetic frequencies and radiation that are constantly bombarding our cells and our biology in ways that are very damaging to our health. Also, do you have a social media addiction? I would say most of us probably do, and we're just not aware of it. If you look all over the world in these different surveys, you'll find that most people in most countries can't even imagine being without the internet. I mean, I certainly would have a hard time, I feel like, building my business, communicating my business, sharing this information with you, but I think a lot of people, it revolves around the connection that they have with other people in social media. So how much time do most people spend on social media? Well, we have statistics all the way up through 2018, and it's slowly increasing every year. Up until now, it's estimated about 144 minutes per day, which is over 2 hours of social media consumption. I don't know about you guys, but I need every minute and every hour of every day to live my amazing life, and 2 hours is a lot of time to be spending on social media. Some ways to know if you're addicted to social media is if you're constantly checking to see if your post was liked or commented on. And a lot of this stuff, by the way, is like unconscious urges. If you're randomly checking your phone or looking at your phone, especially when you have free time, like when you're sitting at a stoplight, when you're standing in line, when you're using the bathroom, maybe you're one of these people who constantly have push notifications going off, iWatch, or I think that's what they call it, the Apple Watch notifications going off. This is a clear indication that we are addicted to social media, but we don't realize it. I think the biggest indicator for me was just having this unconscious urge or tendency to want to check my phone when I didn't have anything else going on. All right, so also most of us are disconnected from the earth and nature. We rarely ever get in touch with the earth. You think about it, we live in insulated homes that are not in contact with the earth. We have no capacity to touch the earth. We wear shoes. Most of us wear shoes and socks inside the house. But then most of us, when we step outside the house, we're putting on insulated rubber-soled shoes and sandals. We're getting into a car that has insulated rubber tires. When we're at work, we're in another building that has a foundation that's insulated. We're wearing rubber-soled shoes everywhere that we go. We're really in touch with the earth. And most of us are completely disconnected from nature because of this modern world that we live in. You know, most of us are just like we're like the Jetsons. And because of this lifestyle, unless we consciously make ourselves get outside, we stay disconnected in a perpetual state. We're also exposed to a lot of different pollution, and this causes a lot of problems for us if we don't do something about it.